Welcome to Artwork Drawing and Design Academy. So today, as we were doing human body and sketching, we were talking about human body and sketching in the class. Today I thought I will talk about how to prepare yourselves even before you are approaching uh, sketching or you are starting to do human body. Okay, now I will be talking about who needs to be concerned about human body and how much you need to be worried. All that details I will be talking about in a separate video. Today we will just try I will try to talk about what we need to do, how we need to prepare ourselves beforehand even we start, because people, I see that people have lot of misconceptions and some fancy ideas about human body and sketching and things like that. So this should be whatever I am talking should be only a concern when you are really trying to take it for your career or for your profession, or you really feel passionate about it and you really want to do something for yourself. Okay, it's not for you to just feel happy about. Okay, so basically I'm talking about the developmental practice. It is not about the inspirational practice. I will talk about developmental practice and inspirational practice also, because I can see that there are a lot of misconceptions about this practice and students are really confused. They will keep on making manga and they will draw a lot of referenced figures even before they realize what exactly are they drawing, and some few of the fancy ideas they keep on drawing, and then they they'll make some film stars like Shah Rukh Khan, or some will end up making gods like Sai Baba and everything, I'm not see this everything comes under an inspirational practice. It is not a developmental practice. It's not going anywhere. Now do you even need to take it anywhere in first place? That should be your first concern. So we will see into details about how to go about it, but today I will just talk when I say all this godly names, don't misinterpret me. There's nothing wrong in doing that, but that is not a developmental practice. I am talking about the developmental practice. Okay, so let's see now how, as a student, how you need to be prepared about the practice even before you approach the practice. If let's say you want to learn swimming, now I cannot just pick you up and put you in the water and expect you to swim. That is going to mess it, and you are not going to again enter the water once you are out of the water. So you need, first of all, you need to understand that if there is a teacher who is mentally supporting you for that, who is counseling you for that, and who is being with you for that, you are lucky. It's great. But even if there is no one to support you, how you yourself can support yourself, how you can support yourself, we will talk about that. Okay, there are few things which as a student you can also do it. So let us understand what are those things. So first thing is which you need to really understand is that this is a time taking process. Now how much time? So it's too people ask me कि कितने दिन में आ जाएगा, हाँ इसे कितने दिन में आ जाएगा. I really don't understand what is this kind of a question. This is art and this is practice, and practice doesn't have a time. It's every day and it's happening every time, and it's consistent. You do not end up, who ends up, a surgeon, can he end up his practice अभी कितने दिन में आ जाएगा or doing the surgery? It doesn't happen like that. So you have to understand that it's a consistent practice, and it's a long practice. If you are an animator, you have to maybe you are thinking about animation, then it's a lifelong thing maybe, or some kind of, I will talk in specific who needs to worry how much. If it's an architect, people have misinterpretation. We are going to do architecture, why do we need a human body, and we don't need to study that. So please do not be in this kind of a misconception. Okay, so first thing which you will understand is that you have to be, it's a long process. You will see that things are not manifesting, or you are not really happy about what are you making or how things are going, and maybe this feeling will stay there for a long time. This is the time when people will give up, and this time for nowadays, for today's students, is not beyond 4 days. Within 4 to 5 days they are done with things, and they will say that this is too difficult. So human body is not like that, or sketching or art forms are not like that. It's a big process, it's a long process. So be prepared, and it's very simple, it's very easy if you just learn to tackle it yourself. Okay, first thing, even teachers are going to help you on a secondary level. First you learn to tackle yourself. Just tell yourselves that it's going to take time. So for 6 months, at least for 6 months, I am not saying anything, I am not going to give any kind of I'm not going to be judgmental about myself. For at least 6 months, give 6 months. Okay, now again, second point is that this is a practice which needs persistency. So what is persistency? So you have to be regular. You have to practice. If you are practicing every day, you have to practice every day. If you are practicing for a particular hour, you have to practice for a particular hour. So if you practice in this kind of a manner, in a disciplined manner, it is going to support you much faster, and it is going to give result much faster. So again, second thing is discipline. You need to be really disciplined. You do it for one day, and the next day you just leave it, and then you do after 15 days, then again you leave it, then you do it after 2 days, then 4 days continuously you're doing, and then you're not doing it anymore. Again you do it for this doesn't happen. You have to do it with a consistent pattern. Okay, and then third thing is what people have this kind of a thing like, I like it, this is my passion, and I love doing it, and all these things, because what happens, they will put it on Facebook, Instagrams, and you get so many likes and so many things happening, wow, and everybody is liking it, and everybody is giving thumbs up and things like that, and you as a student are totally ruined and totally misleaded in this process. Please, you have to realize as a student that this is not what you are practicing for. It's a long term thing, and it's not for you to put up anywhere, or it's not for you to show ashes. Now I understand that you get encouraged, but nothing can encourage you from outside unless and until you do not feel encouraged inside. So if there is not even a single like, not even a single thumb, you still should be ready to prepare yourselves. Okay, that's one more thing which you have to realize as a student. So hard work, you have to prepare for a long hours, or rather long span of practice, like 6 months. 6 months is just to say that now we begin with it. Okay, now I am of course I can be talking about for a higher levels of practitioners, like people who want to get into animation or anything. But I think this is almost same for everybody. Later on, when you get into colleges and when you take it actually as a profession, it will be a different scene. Okay, I'm talking about students who start even before they get into colleges and admissions and things like that. Okay, as a practice which you start almost from when you are in 8th grade, you will need to start at that point. Okay, and then what it is, then you just have to understand that anybody liking it or giving thumbs to you is doing nothing to your practice. It's not supporting you in any which ways. So just do not be misled, or do not be under fake assumptions about your own practice, and don't even come under what will I say, don't even come under superiority complex or inferiority complex. Just be at a neutral gear. You have to understand at a neutral, you have to stay at a neutral gear. Now other thing, fourth thing which you need to be concerned about is that criticism is going to be there, and if you start making things which people like people like seeing, there are several things which people like, sceneries and some film stars or some godly figures and so many things. There's nothing wrong. Again, I am saying there's nothing wrong. Do not misinterpret me. But this is not teaching you anything. You need to understand. You need to get into the developmental practice. Now, developmental practice is learning anatomy, handling skeletons and drawing skeletons all the time, and sketching and so many things. Internally understanding structure, making boxes, understanding dimensions, so many things. And then no one is looking at it even. If you just make if you just make a beautiful face and a nice beautiful looking lady, everybody is looking at it, and then you get likes, or maybe even some people have this thing of drawing some beautiful things. So practice is not going to be beautiful, and if you make a skeleton, there is very rarely you'll get a like for it, or someone will appreciate in your house also that, oh wow, you made such a beautiful thing. No, the people will even not look at it. Okay, and there is no point you can hang it on the walls. So be prepared that you need to handle, you need to self motivate yourself, and just not come under any kind of misconceptions. And then lastly, you need to be very analytical, and you need to handle criticism. Criticism will happen from your side, even before it starts happening from outside. You will feel a criticism from within. So how to handle this criticism which is coming from inside? The moment you start drawing, you start finding so many mistakes, endless mistakes. Our brain is so very well trained for looking at human anatomy. The moment we can walk, we know, we go stand in front of mirrors, we are looking at ourselves, we are looking at people around, and we are humans at the end of the day. We know our body, we are we are with our body all the time. So we start finding mistakes, and then it is difficult. So coming to an adjustment with ourselves, that it is going to be wrong for some days. It's going to not look beautiful, it's just going to be there, and maybe you're not liking the process also, you're not enjoying the process. So don't come, this is one thing which I wanted to mention. And also people think that all this kind of developmental practices are this one thing which is there, that artists will work for their passions, and they love their work, and they are absolutely liking what they are doing and living for what they are doing. Somehow this is not an idea for a student. When you are a student, nothing should be in the factor where you are, especially in the developmental practice. I'm saying, do not quote me for that when I'm saying this. When you are into the developmental practice, please understand that nothing is going to be so beautiful. I keep on giving examples of Virat Kohli. I've seen him his interview somewhere, and people asked him that why are you Virat, how did you become Virat Kohli, how did you become this kind of a person? And he answered that I am something which I am because I was able to do things which generally people will not like doing it for long hours. I ended up doing things which I was not enjoying, still I was able to do it, and I ended up acquiring the skill, or getting the skill into the place. So this is what I want you all to understand on mental level, that learning human body and understanding, people again have this, that only animators would need it. See, if you are going into a creative field, it might be a graphic design, it might be interior decoration, it might be architecture, it might be anything as such, or just fine art, where people think that kaise bhi banaya to abstract. It's not like that. It's not like that. Even before you break the rules, you have to learn, you have to understand the rules and then break it. So everywhere, every fraternity, wherever you are going, if you are able to tackle the human body and take things from human body correctly, see, we are not learning it for drawing and sitting and drawing all the time. No, we are learning it because it gives you an immense amount of understanding for yourself as an creator, as an artist, and also for outside. You are able to understand the world better when you understand the human body better. And you might be anything, you might be an architect, you might be an interior decoration. Finally, we are humans and we are working for humans. So human body becomes the priority, and if you're able to understand it on a much better level, technically, and also on a solely level, like on a very expressional level, it is going to help you. Okay, so please first try to take all these misconceptions out, and whatever I have spoken, maybe I've not said it in a very systematic and articulated way, but just try to take a gist of what I have said, and be prepared mentally that it's going to be stressful and time taking process. And once you're okay with this, after that you will experience the magic of human body, and it will slowly start becoming your passion. Okay, so that's it for today, and I will talk about more in next session maybe. Thank you.